All right, all right. What's going on, everybody? DB4 here, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to some more PokémonWilds, also known as PokeWilds. We are here for another glorious episode. Let's get it. Now, if you don't already know, PokémonWilds is a fan-made game created by an independent developer, I believe. He has a lot of work and a lot of help going on his Discord at the moment. If you want links to the game, you can check the description box below. We have some information down there as well as links to the Discord. The most information you're going to get about the game is going to come from the Discord, so I advise everybody to definitely head over there. We also have the download link in the game, but the game is currently in development. It's in a very early stage at the moment, even though there's a lot of content here. So a big update is coming pretty soon. So you guys can check the description box for that information, as well as you can find my social media information in the description box as well. Now, with all that being said, I appreciate you all for being here. Now let's get down to some gameplay. We're going to load up our previous save that we were actually having problems with during the last gameplay. So I did check before we started recording, and as far as I'm concerned, everything looks to be working fine, but we'll see if that continues. Now, we have some things we want to do this episode. We want to make a little bit more progression with our main team. And we also want to expand this little farm we're building over here a little bit. So first things first, let's go run and get Breloom, our main workhorse. Let's go pick up Breloom real quick, and we'll get to building a little bit. And then after that, I'll discuss what we're going to do for the rest of the episode. We have some interesting things planned. And you know what? While we're going to run through here, let's just make sure we got our boy on the front line just in case he wants to get some stats. He is the last. Oh no, Quilava has to level up too, so we'll do Quilava first, actually. Follow us, Quilava. We want to just extend this a little bit slightly. And look, we gotta fight immediately. So I got my boy Quilava ready. Alright, we can just KO this Iron, to be real. But we wanted to do this anyway, so we want to kind of train up our Firemons before we leave this area, and we want to also extend the farm on this side, so this is part of our main goal. Now, I'm still not sure why the game glitched like that. It's the first time something like that happened, so we got to figure that out eventually. Alright, Breloom, let's go. Yeah, we're going to extend it down this way, so it's best to just cut this stuff up. And we need the apricorns too, believe it or not. And yeah, we're going to need to get rid of this too. We're not going to quite get rid of that tree just yet until we extend the actual farms over, so I think that should be enough. Let's start building. We're going to build a little, it's going to be a little awkward the way the shape is, but it'll work for the purpose we need it for. And we're going to finally put a door on this place too. Let's go get some fences, and I'm thinking we're going to bring it out from this one. So let's curve this out. Yeah, we'll make all of this the land, and we're actually going to use these trees to our advantage. All right, Breloom, good job. Since we're getting rid of that plant, we're going to do that, and we might need to cut these trees now. Yep. Hopefully they don't go running. Cause Scar-Me looks like he's trying to escape. Let's go, Breloom, build. Alright, Breloom's gonna get these fences in. Oh no! No, Breloom, you fell for the trap. Alright, we can build these up from here, actually. I don't want to be doing that again, so They can't actually get through this. But we'll fix that fence in a second. Now let's set the mons free. You're free. You're free to roam and explore. Now you're not trapped in that little corner over there. You're free to do as you please. I don't think they can escape through this side either. Yeah, there's no way to get out. Perfect. So we got a natural back. Oh, there is a way to get out. They're going to try to... Yeah, they will try to get through here. These dudes will be sliding all on the ice if I don't fix this. It's an ice puzzle that I'm really not trying to figure out right now, but if I could just get to this spot. Yeah. No. Man, I'm out of here. Let's fly. Yeah, we're gonna have to just fly to get to the spot we need to get to. Oh, it makes us... Oh, so we go... Huh, that's interesting. Alright, well. I'll just lock the gate off over here. Alright, Breloom, just lock this off before these steel types end up all the way down the ice. Alright, we're just gonna put a gate right. Oh no, that wasn't what I wanted to do. Just put a gate there. Yeah, see, you can't get through. You can't get through. Uncomfortable. That's cap, Aaron. Well, you're gonna have to stay there because we're not dealing with this right now. Let's fly up out of here. Can we ride on anybody? Nope, we can't. And let's put Breloom away right now. We don't need Breloom at the moment. Good job, Breloom. Alright, with our one slot, we want to go finish training real quick. Back to the cold. I wonder if we need just regular mountain for Iron to be feeling good. I think we're going to put some regular dirt back there eventually. Let's go, Quilava. We need a Typhlosion. Oh, one shot. Oh, crit. That was a crit. I was about to say, you in one shot range? Let's go. Oh, Dilbirds are sweet, man. Oh, man. These Dilbirds give up so much XP. Oh, what? Quilava's evolving. Let's go. Doom, doom. Let's go. Y'all remember back in the days when I would literally play different playthroughs of Pokemon just to get each starter to the Elite Four as a champion and have a different team with a different starter. Or I'll usually have all the starters eventually by the end, but I would always make sure I beat the Elite Four with a new starter as my main ace Pokemon in another team of 5. So the game had so much replayability back in the days just with the very first decision you had to make, like which Pokemon you wanted to start with. So playing Pokemon over from scratch was always a great feeling. So it was like, yeah, you beat the game. Now you just want to do it again. So yeah. And it was always dope because at parts of the game you struggled before, you didn't necessarily struggle with it, depending on which starter you picked. So when I first picked the fire starter, I think it was my last playthrough of Gold and Silver, I had went with, fire starter with the Ho-Ho legendary. So I had struggled through the first gyms. Obviously I struggled through the first few gyms. I think what got me out of that was, I think maybe Badoo. Yeah, Badoo was a goat back then. Badoo got me through the first 2 gyms, and then Typhlosion just carried the rest of the game, man. Like, it was insane. Typhlosion was sick. So yeah. Well, obviously Quilava first, and then Typhlosion just carried me through all the way through the game. So yeah, it was a huge struggle to start, but after that was over, it was like, yeah, Typhlosion's the GOAT. And same thing with Charmander. I think same thing. Bulbasaur was my very first pick because I had prior knowledge of the game, and I knew that if you wanted to get through the first 2 gyms, you needed a grass type, a very powerful one. And in that version of Pokemon, I don't think there were any powerful grass types on the first few routes. You could get a bug type, and I think you could, if I'm not mistaken, you probably could get a grass type in the Viridian Forest. Oddish. Yeah, I think you could have gotten an Oddish or something to help you out with them first few gyms, but that's about it. But you know, Oddish is also a GOAT. But as far as I'm concerned, like, Bulbasaur is my GOAT, and Chikorita is definitely my GOAT because, yeah, like I said, I started with Pokemon Red. No, not Red. Pokemon Yellow. And then I went and played Gold and Silver. Then I went back to play Red and Blue. Red and Blue was like something you just had to play as a Pokemon fan. So it's like, yeah, I'm gonna play Red and Blue. But Gold and Silver is the best version of the game. It was the best time to be a Pokemon fan too, because I think, if I'm not mistaken, Gold and Silver came out like after the whole Orange Island anime, which was, in my opinion, is the best season of Pokemon. The Orange Islands, that was like the best thing ever. And then they went to the new region after that. And as you all know, Ho-Ho was foreshadowed from the very first episode of Pokemon. The very first Pokemon Ash saw, I believe, was a Ho-Ho. And playing through the first game, you didn't see that Pokemon, so it was like, okay, you know, maybe it was just some anime exclusive stuff. But then when Gold and Silver came out and we got the Lugia Ho-Ho thing, and it was like, oh no, Ho-Ho is actually the first Pokemon Ash saw. So that made Gold and Silver just legendary, because we kind of got, I would say, foreshadowing of Gold and Silver, the video game, and, you know, the box art, and what's going to be the main legendary in the Pokemon anime. So that's how I found out about Ho-Ho. Then obviously, during that generation of Pokemon, it was like Pokemania. You couldn't go anywhere without playing that game or hearing about it. The cards was out. So it was like, yeah, we got the Pokemon cards is lit. You got not just the Pokemon cards, you got the anime is going through its best phase. It's finishing up the Orange Islands, going into the new season. You got the 3rd video game out at this point, which is Gen 2 is really the 3rd video game. Because Yellow came out separately. Yellow was like its own thing. Yellow was like super dope to play because it allowed you to play the game more along the lines of how the anime was going. Excuse me, had to clear my throat. But yeah, so when Yellow came out, season 1 was wrapping up. We were in the Orange Islands, I believe, and that was the game that allowed you to start with Pikachu. Because as you know, if you watch the anime, Ash didn't start with Bulbasaur, Charizard, or Squirtle. He actually woke up late and he had to start with Pikachu. And Pikachu was a tough Pokemon to control because and we didn't learn why Pikachu was disrespectful to Ash. Oh, no. Larvitar, we gotta capture this. We didn't really learn why Pikachu was really not respecting Ash until later on. And anime was kind of annoying at first, I'm not gonna cap. Oh, we actually got Pupitar, so we don't really need Larvitar. We could actually tank this guy. We could actually destroy him. So, but when Yellow came out, the whole theory, the whole mechanic of a Pokemon not obeying you unless you have a certain amount of gym badges and stuff like that, that was the whole concept of the game. So it made the anime make a lot more sense. It allowed you to play the game just like Ash did in the anime, starting out with a Pikachu. And I think they had the same. The gifted Pokemon was the starters. Obviously, you would get a Bulbasaur, a Charmander, and a Squirtle following the storyline. And it was very similar to how the anime allowed you to get those Pokemon. So it was just super dope to me. I just thought that was dope. So yellow was like the best game, and they had it. I think that's the first game that added like extra colors, because red and blue were just red and blue, really very limited on the color spectrum. Yellow added a lot more colors to the game in general, so that was fire. But then gold and silver was like, oh man, it was basically in this art style. So all of the colors and things you see now, I don't think it was this many colors and this detailed, but still, the sprites are very similar to how they look in the second edition. So Pokemania was a real thing. So there wasn't a kid in the world at that point, or an adult for that matter, that didn't know what Pokemon was. Because, you know, if you're an adult, obviously you know what it is, because this is what your kids is focusing on all day, every day. You're like, okay, what is this Pokemon stuff? And I think this is a rant, obviously, but it's very dope, because if you look at, I think the marketing team of Pokemon to this day is genius. They are genius, because if this game would have released in the West as Pocket Monsters, it would not have been as successful. Now, as we all know, that's what the game is called in Japan, Pocket Monsters. But it's cool, whatever, you can do that. But there was like a huge pushback on anything twisted and demonic, or anything that seemed close to anything evil. Parents wouldn't really allow kids to indulge in things like that. Or, you know, you had to do it without your parents knowing, and you probably wouldn't be able to get the video game because they would have to buy it. And the chances of, back in those days, your parents buying you a video game called Pocket Monsters was probably going to be low. So having a game be called Pokemon was genius, because it's like, if you know type of thing. It stands for Pokemon Pocket Monsters still, but the abbreviation just made it seem like it was a cute thing. So all the parents was like, oh, this little Pokemon thing is cute. I like this thing. You know, Pikachu, it's cool, it's dope. I'll let my kids indulge in this type of thing. Not knowing that it was a monster death battle that we were indulging in as kids. Hilarious as that sounds. But yeah, it was super. That was the time. So Gen 2 is like the classic Pokemon era, in my opinion, for all Pokemon fans. You know, we had the movie. Did the movie come out yet? I think the movie was even in production, or it had came out too. So we probably even had the first Pokemon movie. Which was epic, by the way. That movie, I think it released in theaters too. That movie was huge, the first Pokemon movie. I remember just like, man, fiending to see it. Like, I think we saw it on bootleg for the first time. Like a bootleg VHS or something. Man, that was like, what? Mewtwo? Oh man, and that was the glitch era of games, where people were figuring out how to glitch games and do stuff that wasn't meant to happen, or maybe it was, like hidden secrets and all that. Man, that was the age of the glitch, where if you did certain things in a game, you could summon this weird trainer that allows you to fight Missing No, and the whole Missing No glitch. Oh man, that was epic. Figuring out, like, all right, there's some sort of glitch in the game that allows you to skip gyms and all of that stuff. Oh, that was the golden era of Pokemon. I wonder why they stopped using the Missing No Pokemon as a thing. Now, I know it was a corruption era in the game, but the sequence of events you had to do to trigger this corruption era was very specific, and I always thought it was intentional. I've always thought that the Missing No thing was intentional. But, you know, when you do some research, you kind of get the feel that, or, you know, people explain that it wasn't really intentional. But whatever. I just think Missing No is a great Pokemon to have. And just like Mewtwo is kind of the unofficial 152nd Pokemon, Missing No should be part of the actual roster. Maybe they'll bring Missing No back in a future game. That'd be dope. I thought the unknown Pokemon were going to be attached to Missing No, or maybe it is, and I just didn't follow the storyline long enough. But yeah, that was also the era of the glitch in games. Oh yes, flamethrower finally. We don't need Ember for sure. Yeah, we don't need Ember for sure. So, and that was like the Game Shark era, Game Genie. Oh man, when you had to put a cartridge in your game and then put your game inside the cartridge, or put your game cartridge inside the cartridge, and it allowed you to hack the game and like unlock hidden levels like 99 lives, infinite continues, wild stuff like that. It was just insane. Like you can get like infinite rare candies, the rare candy glitch where you could just level your Pokemon all up to level 100. Man, that was the golden era where you can just be like, all right, rare candy glitch, let's go. You want to fight? And that's before anybody knew what EVs and IVs did. They would just level their Pokemon up to level 100 and battle all day. Flamethrower, let's go. We should be able to one-shot everything. But this game has to be one of... It's a very clever game. Very creative. I love this game. This game brings an element to the Pokemon fan game genre that I haven't seen. A lot of people remake the Pokemon games in their way, using the same mechanics, same story structure, same everything, and that's dope. That to me, that's fine. I played a lot of the fan games and I like them. I even like a lot of Pokemon Light games that do the same thing, like Nexomon, Coromon, to mention a few. I love those games as well. So there's nothing wrong with the normal Pokemon structure. I just think this open world aspect, this sandbox take on the game is genius. Genius. And it can be fleshed out a little bit more. There's a lot of corrections it can make, but what I'm thinking for this game in its final form is going to be something epic and just something amazing to play. Because I'm sitting here with several hours of gameplay in this game, and it's an early alpha, if I could even say that. It's probably in an even earlier stage of development than something like an alpha or beta. So yeah, man, the final form of this game is going to be something special. Hopefully the developers can complete the objective and get all the support they need for this game. This is exactly why I personally wanted to do a playthrough on it, because to see this game in its final form is just going to be something special. We talking multiplayer, we talking cracking maps, we talking building your own Pokemon map inside this version of the game. Insane. You probably talking interactive with NPCs, which I'm not sure if I want for a sandbox game like this. Maybe a few NPCs to help buy and sell resources, but nothing too story driven, because it allows people to create their own stories. Like to this day, there's no real story to Minecraft, but it creates billions of stories so far. So what I'm trying to say, within a survival crafting style game like this, you don't need a storyline, but you do need NPCs that play a specific role, and you also gonna need like an overarching goal for the game. Like something like the Mewtwo dungeon is great. You can add on that. You can make the evolutions as part of as the end game. That can create their own stories. Let's go. We finally got a Charizard, man. I've been waiting for this guy. As you can see, he's the entire logo for the series. I've been waiting to get the Charizard the whole time. Now we can actually probably put Xatu down. Wing attack. Let's go. Alright. We gonna keep Scratch. Scary Face. This lowers speed. Smoke Screen. We get rid of Smoke Screen and get Wing attack. Because Scary Face sharply raises lower speed. I think that's 2 stages. So that'll be effective up into the late game. Because status effects are terrible in this game. Not terrible as in they're bad. Like they really work. So hitting somebody with a status effect is detrimental. So I'm keeping status effect moves. Oh, yeah, I could drop him. It's not a big deal. What up? Oh, he's happy over here. I have no idea why. Maybe because I just dropped him. All right, let's check. We could retire Zatu, man. Zatu, man. I'm sorry, man. You did your job. You did your numbers, man. But it's time for you to sit down for a while. We're gonna store you here. And now let's take out the goats. Do we got him over here, or did we leave him? Oh yeah, we got him. We got him. All right, we finally got our full team of starters. Gen 1, Gen 2, maxed out. Well, as far as the evolutions. Maxed out evolutions. Let's get it. Let's see. Everybody maxed out on everything? Yep. Oh man, it's finally time. It's finally time. Let's go. We can basically take out anything we run into now. We're finally at the point where we're strong enough to take on all the dungeons. Well, there's still, you know, Pokemon's gonna be like level 50, level 60 and higher and stuff, but I'm confident that this team can put in enough work, and we probably got the whole map discovered too, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, there's one little chunk of this map not explored, one little sector, and I highly doubt the structure we're looking for is going to be over there. But who would I be if I left this goddamn chunk unexplored? So let's get going. Let's ride this Charizard all the way down there, man. Let's go. And we're going to pick up, we can't pick up anybody actually. All right, somebody's going to get dumped. We'll come back for you later. We'll build, oh, we can't even build anything. All right, the downside of this party is there's no builders. We got cutters though. We can cut some stuff up and make a little cage inside one of these forests for, you know, a natural cage. Like this is a natural cage. If we put somebody here, they're not going anywhere. So we can do that if we need to create a slot for a new party member. Oh man, it's the Venusaur still down here. Look at this Venusaur that we saw at the beginning of the game. The very first Venusaur we saw. That's insane. And where did a Squirtle come from down here? Let's check the map. Alright, we gotta go a little north. Alright. Oh no, I didn't want to land. Let's check this Venusaur out. I think we could smack him with a Charizard, but we're not gonna do that. We're gonna let him live. He's been here since the beginning of the game. It's one of the OGs. And I think there's a Blossom up there too. Let me see. Oh, my bad. That was a mistake. I didn't mean to call on the goat. Alright, let's get back. Is the other mon up here? I know we're getting sidetracked, but I want to see if the other starting. Yeah. Blossom. We might be able to get. Apparently, this mon is very friendly. And even though it's a high stage mon, we might be able to pick it up. You know, I'm not going to do this now. I was about to see if I can get both of them, but I'm not going to do it now. Let's just do what the hell we started to do. Before I get sidetracked. And I don't feel like dumping mons and having to run back right now. Oh, Mareep, though. We need Mareep. We need all electric types, to be honest, to get as many magnets as possible to craft all of the Pokeballs and stuff. Another Blossom over here, huh? Oh, Meganium, yeah, that's another one of the goats we saw at the beginning of the game. So we saw all three very powerful stage 2 grass types at the very beginning. Alright, like expected, nothing's here. But we did explore 100% of this first map. And to me, that's an accomplishment in these type of games. Once you get the full map explored and you got a full idea of what's going on everywhere, oh man, they got some dope spawns over here. Got a bunch of Gyarados right here, some Cloysters. I think a Staryu. Oh, it's an egg over here in the water. Just a random egg. I can snatch that up. I ain't trying to make no enemies right now. We good. Sharpedo, get away. There's some Raichus on the northern beach we could attempt to capture, but it's so hard to capture them joints when they're aggressive. It's not worth the Pokeballs. Speaking of Pokeballs, let's head back up to the farm real quick. Alright, so look, 100% of the map explored. You can take your pictures, take your photos. There it is. All in its glory. And this is a large map, by the way. There's 2 more map sizes other than this. So this is not even the biggest map you can play on. You can get extra large and double XL. So for those of you who want to get more area to cover in your map, I suggest you play the extra large or the large. But this is extremely huge. It took me a long time to explore this entire thing. The downside is, when you pick large, medium, and small map, there's a high probability you won't get all the necessary biomes like this volcano. No, I think the volcano in the Mewtwo Mansion is guaranteed. Guaranteed. I'm not too sure about the oasis though. The oasis we found, I'm not sure about that. I don't think that's guaranteed every map, because the oasis gives you the fossil building, and obviously you don't get the legendary structure guaranteed, because we don't have it on this map. We will have to go to a new map to get it. So yeah. And you know what? I did promise you guys the goddamn new maps, didn't we? So we'll decide north, south, east, or west, and then we're gonna go there. Actually, I think we should go north, because north is closest to the farm here. Magnets, boys. You got magnets, right? Let's go, Jynx. Give it up. Give it up. Magnets. Let's go. Before you start shifting around and getting lost, I got to keep track of everybody. Magnet. All right. All right. Get out of my face. You're the next one, right? Yep, magnet. Now it's the 3 on the top. Don't move. Don't move. I got to keep track of where they at. It's like a puzzle game with this. If you want to get all the magnets, you got to keep track of where everybody's at. So these last 2 in the corners, the only 2 I didn't check yet. All right, good. I'm getting better at this Jynx thing. All right, you came right to me. Good job. Good job, buddy. Great. There we go. There we go. All right, let's Pokemon fly. Good job. Good job. 8 magnets. I want some sand too. Let's get some sand. I want some charcoal. Charcoal is going to help us get the more advanced Pokeballs and all that. So we're going to do a little harvesting session. For those of you who don't like harvesting, there's no way you don't like harvesting, but you like crafting games. I don't think those 2 things add up. Because this is what this is all about, right? You craft, you harvest, you plant, you farm, you craft, you harvest, you plant, you farm. And then you might do some mining. So, you know, that's what we're here for, right? Let's fly. We can't ride. It's nothing. Man, I'm kind of disappointed that none of these starters have the ride ability. We got surf and fly. That's the only 2 mobility abilities we have. Mobility abilities. Try to say that 7 times fast. Mobility abilities that we have. Maybe I'm saying it backwards. Abilities with mobility. Nope. Same thing. Same thing. It's a tongue twister. All right. We don't have that many mobility abilities with the starting mons. How about that? I got it off. All right, cool. Slugma seems happy. Okay, Slugma, we get it. No, get away. I mean, I don't mean to be rude, but we got stuff to do. All right, let's go. What is this? Yo, Charmander be ghosting through me. Yo, that's, I swear, it's not the first time he done ghost blocked me and went right through my sprite. We can just jump down here and speak to the Dark Mons. Oh, you don't like it over here, Sneasel, huh? You don't like this place. Guess what? Deal with it. Absol, thank you. I will take your dark energy. And we're going to replace it with positive energy. Life Force. I wonder if we can spawn stuff in this little graveyard area just because we're here. All right, come on. Get moving. Oh, man. This is like a puzzle. I mean, I know. I can make this way more efficient, but I like it like this because it creates like a little mini game. Why are you uncomfortable, Absol? Everybody is having a great time here. You're just a no. We're not dealing with you. You're a party pooper right now. Everybody's over here having a great old time, giving up dark energy, and you don't have. No, we're not adding you to our party, Absol. Oh, a free Krabby. No, this Krabby just wants to chill. Let's let this guy chill. He's been over here for a while, actually. Don't worry, Krabby. We got you. All right, I think that's enough. No, it's not enough harvesting. Never enough harvesting. We need to get a hold of some Hearthstone. Not to be confused with Hearthstone. Let's go. What do you got for me? Stardust. Yeah, you're the GOAT. Stardust, yeah, very important. See, Azurus, they get it. They give me their stuff and move out the way. You see that? That's how everybody should act. What do you got? Psi energy? You got some Psi energy for me? Oh, nice and sturdy shell. Okay. What do you got? Oh, and a hard shell, huh? All right. Not a sturdy one. Corpfish, what are you holding? Hard shell, sturdy, huh? No, not sturdy. Okay. See, look, the water mons, they move out the way. They know what's going on. They're like, look, this guy's here to do something. Oh, look, just move completely out the way. We can surf. See, I love the water. The water Pokemon are the goats. Shelder, what you got for me, Shelder? Hard shell, thank you. See, look, that was quick, easy, and painless. Let's see, map. Now, there's a few ways we can go off map here. We can painstakingly go north, and as you can see, north is tremendously far. I think we're going to do it. Or is east closer? You know what? There's no way to know because there's a lot of blackness on the screen, and I don't know where the edge is at. So we're just going to go north. We're going north regardless. Let's go north. Pokemon fly north. I wish there were islands on this map. I don't think there's islands though, and I think to get water encounters you have to be surfing. I think they're random if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but it looks like it's just a, maybe there are little pockets where you get randoms and pockets where you don't. All right, we reached the edge. It's not that far. All right, we reached the edge. Maybe in those little, you see the lines in the water. Maybe that's where you get the encounters, and the other spaces is just free roam. You know what? Let's try to make some sense out of this. Let's go a little bit to the right and see if we can make some sense out of the way the water spawns. All right, cool. That's clearly what's going on. It makes sense. All right, cool, great. Oh, we're going north though. We're gonna go north. North, crack this map. Let's go. Going further will take you to a new area. Keep going? Yes. Generating. Please wait. Oh, man. Let's go. This will be the first time I ever did this, really. I don't know how long this is going to take. But we are flying off into a new world, so let's just let Charizard do his thing. And I love the fact that it got the clouds instead of like water, just because it makes it look like we're flying for a very, very long time. I'm so glad we did this miniseries. This is like one of the dope games to play in this era of Pokemon fan games. I can't stress enough how creative this is to be such a, I'd say such a small development team. Pretty dope. And as always, if you guys have any questions about the game, head over to the Discord. And actually, if anybody watching these videos somehow know how to make sprites for video games, head over to the Discord. You guys can pick up some work over there. I'm pretty sure they're doing some commissions probably. Or you can probably just freelance and donate some of your services in that way. Let's see what's going on though. We can't. Whoa. We can't use the map. I'm a little nervous about this. Okay, we can use the map. Okay. And that's our bedroll for some weird reason. Now, I have no idea how to get back or anything. All right, land ho. We made land at a desert. Oh man, we should have bought some feathers for a bed. Oh, we found the oasis off the rip. So maybe my theory about the oasis not being guaranteed is wrong. Maybe the oasis is guaranteed. Let's take this road and see where it leads. You guys are gonna leave us alone, please. We're not doing this. And it's looking like it spawned in another large map. Another super large map, actually. Oh, we got the mountains here. All right, let's see if we can confirm another volcano area. Yo, if we run into the legendary build, we have to have the legendary building on this map, right? All right, that's looking like we're going down mountain. All right, that's looking like the mountainside here. We're just going to do a little bit of exploration. We don't want to explore this whole map. We're not going to be able to. So let's just see if we can get any signs of a Steelix. Is pretty dope. Of a volcano. We're edging out on this place here. I wouldn't go as far as to say we've reached the end of the mountainside, but there's no volcano yet. Yeah, this is all considered mountain. I'm not sure how this is the shores, right? I'm not sure how it would spawn though. I know it's guaranteed, but I don't think it has to be in a mountain biome, really. And I wonder if to return to, I don't know how to return to our old map. I don't know how. We should have thought about that first. Maybe we just gotta go south. Alright, we're not we're not confirming the volcano on mountainside at least. So there's our good buddy Charizard chilling out in the forest. We got Savannah though, you know we're gonna get these biomes, Scythers. Yeah, we're not confirming any man. We're not gonna run into the mansion, probably not. Man, no volcano, huh? Interesting. I mean, it's safe to say it's not on this end, right? I think it has. I think the biome has a minimum spawn radius. I would assume the biome has a minimum spawn radius. So I don't think you're gonna get like a small chunk of volcano for that matter. So you might get the edges if you get anywhere close to it. Yeah, we'll head back this way just to head. Oh, we got it. There we go. And a bunch of Charmanders too. Okay, this is dope. Okay, and then we didn't get a glitched out mansion in the middle of it, because I've actually seen the videos on YouTube where the Mewtwo mansion was spawning like dead smack in the middle of the volcano. Alright, no eye on the mansion, no eyes on anything else. We will explore this map in full eventually, but for now we're going to take this road down back to the oasis and back on out of the map and see if we have any issues getting back to our original map, because we have to test that before we even start exploring. If this just reset our progress and we can't go back to the previous map, oh man, that will be devastating really. But let's trace our steps a bit. Just a bit, not all the way, but let's head back down south. I don't really want to go back into the map too far from where we entered, so if it tells us we're gonna spawn another new map, oh man, I don't know what. Oh no. No. Oh no. Oh wait. Okay. Oh wait. Oh man, when they said new area, yo, when they said new area, I thought they meant they're gonna generate a new map. Oh no. Oh man. Man, that was about to be dangerous. I was gonna say no. Whatever you guys do, don't create a new map. But no, it's great. It's fine. Now we just basically have 2 big giant maps. A brand new map to explore. A brand new adventure to go on. We also have the Mewtwo mansion to explore. We also have that. But if we look at it, if we take a look at what we've accomplished on this mini-series, we actually accomplished our main goal plus more. You take a look at all these beautiful Pokemon. We have a large amount of Pokemon to farm items from. We could actually take this all the way to the end game and try to capture those legendaries. But I feel like we've actually completed our goal with this series. And what we're going to do is we're going to bring the episodic adventure to a halt here. We're not going to completely end it. We're going to continue it later on in the future. But we have a lot more productions coming out on the channel. A lot more other fun things. So we're going to get to that. But what I will do with the PokémonWilds content going further, and this is very important, what we're going to do for the time being with this series particular, we're going to put the episodic adventure on halt. So it's going to halt at episode 15, but we're going to continue playing the game itself, doing a lot more grinding, a lot more resource harvesting, a lot more leveling up our Pokemon in live stream form. We're going to do some live streams every single week with this game specifically. Live streams dedicated to this game so we can interact with the community a lot more. We can answer a lot more questions live and we can get a lot more people involved. So we're going to continue this adventure in the live streams. Now, as far as that concerns, as far as progression is going to go, I'm probably going to save the major battles like the Mewtwo battle and the battle with the other legendaries. If we ever find that location, I'm probably going to save that specific content for the episodic adventure. So if we do battle Mewtwo, I'll put that out in episode form. We'll probably do like a final 5 episode to close this series out completely. But we'll do the majority of the grinding on this game for the next few months in live stream format. I just want to let you guys know that. So with that being said, we're going to end this episode here. Make sure you guys check the description box below for all the information on the game as well as the download links. Make sure you guys check my social media information as well. And it's very important that you guys follow the Twitter as well as subscribe to the channel because we have a lot of great productions coming out on the channel. And if you want to stay up to date on that stuff, it's best to hit me up on Twitter and things like that. We also going to be putting out the live stream information on Twitter as well. We'll be giving heads up on the live streams and we'll also be giving other hints and clues at upcoming productions, as well as the storyline with the Pixelmon is going to be fully unfolding because Pixelmon is probably in its final stages of the update. And we've been holding that off because the update came out about 2 months ago, but there's been a lot of bugs with the update. I wouldn't say it was unplayable, but switching over to a new version of Minecraft, there's been tons of bug fixing going on. So about every week, every 2 weeks, every few days, there's a major patch going on with the game. And I don't want to start progress on Pixelmon and then they have an update that kind of breaks everything. If we take a look at Pixelmon's very first 1.16 update to where we're at now, it's almost a completely different game. A lot of the mechanics were taken out, a lot of new mechanics were added, tons of new blocks. So I'm still waiting for them to get a better version of the game ready, because playing the game in its current state is going to cause us to have to reset our progress a lot with the major changes they're making with these updates. So with that being said, stay tuned for the Pixelmon content. We do have something else in the works, but it's not going to be quite yet the upgraded version. With that being said, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I want to show my appreciation for all the support we've gotten on this adventure. This is exactly why we're going to continue it in live stream form. I also want to show my appreciation for Hammer Joe Gaming. Your guy Hammer Joe been a supporter of this series since day one. Salute to him. He is definitely one of the goats of the channel. So I wanted to give that shout out. And if I'm messing your name up, I apologize for that. But with that being said, without further ado, it's your boy DB4. And I'm out, man. Peace.